Should you buy and watch Mulan now, or just wait? Hey there, this is Tom, the Tom Tech Show, and today we're talking about Mulan. And the big question, I think, for everybody who has Disney Plus, right, is to wait. Do you wait till December 4th, or do you really, I gotta watch it now? And I think that's going to be kind of the failing. One of the failings of the film is that, you know, they're doing that. They're letting you know, okay, this is when it's going to be for you to spend extra money, $30 to purchase it now, or are you going to just wait a couple of months, and watch it December 4th? I think it's going to come out regularly, just on regular Disney Plus without any extra payment. Um, it's already here. There's an article here that Mulan is now the lowest rated Disney remake ever. So that's not going to, make anybody want to purchase the movie or anything. I mean, I think the 5.4 there is warranted. I think that's definitely, a 5 out of 10 is definitely where the movie lands. Even without all the extra controversy. I mean, they're explaining her abilities, because she has this weird chi or something. So, yes, there will be spoilers here, so I'll put that on. So she has this weird chi that allows her to do all of these, crazy, fighting stunts and everything that she could do. And she hides it for part of the movie and stuff. And then there's, instead of Mushu, they have a kind of a paper phoenix that flies around, and it's kind of disconnected. I know it's, they kind of build it into the family crest, but then it just kind of flies around a little bit. And then they have her with it, as wings. It comes up behind her and it has the wings of the phoenix, show her coming up as as being able to fight and stuff like that in the end. And okay, I get it. It's imagery, fine. The story is the basic story. It kind of meanders along. Probably one of the worst things about the film is that, other than the fact that she's kind of a Mary Sue, right? She just, boom, I can do everything, despite the little bit of minor training that she gets, she can still, kind of do everything because of this chi thing that they explain. So the kind of the odd thing is that, so as Mulan travels from her home village off to the training camp, she goes over these weird, so we got this very rocky kind of deserty thing. Then she's traveling and she goes to the snowy area, and then we go to this other field kind of thing, and then we're back to more deserty stuff. I mean, just over and over and over when she's traveling, things that would be like to get from this topology to this other extreme topology. It's just riding on a horse. Will probably take weeks or months to do that in real life across mainland China. I mean, that's but they're doing it from one scene to the next scene to the next, boom, boom. But I'm like, okay, that's a little annoying. I understand that China is has very diverse topology and very, diverse areas. And you're trying to show off all these different amazing landscapes. I mean, I do a ton of landscape photography. And I understand you're trying to make this imagery, on film, but it would be nice if it kind of met more with the story and didn't take away from the story. Like, oh, now we're here. Oh, how do we get here? Oh, it really jars you a little bit as you're going through the film. And I'm sure that probably the China Tourism Board says, no, you have to have, you have to show all of our different areas that we have, because we've got jungle, we got snow, we got desert, we got all these different things, and you need to show them all in in your movies. And Disney just goes, yes, China, yes, China, yes, China. What do you want, China? Anything, China. Thank you, China. Please be nice to us, China. So that's kind of what happens a lot through the film. And of course, if you're hoping that you have Jet Li here, who came back for the film, his daughter, whatever, explained to him, please go do this Disney film. It's going to be so good, and maybe you can get in better graces with the Chinese government. Who knows what it is. If you're expecting him to do any kind of fighting or anything resembling fighting, like Jet Li is famous for the last, multiple decades of his life, you're going to be extremely disappointed because none of that happens. So we do have Jason Scott Lee as, the bad guy, and he does a pretty good job. I mean, he ends up fighting, Mulan in the end instead of, Jet Li. But, that's how the story is, because Mulan has her chi and can do anything, and the end fight scene is really extremely predictable and really unremarkable in the end. So Mulan loses her sword that her dad gave her, and of course in the end the emperor comes and gives her a new sword and stuff. Okay, well, that's 100% predictable, and so I guess I wouldn't have minded the predictability if it kind of met more with maybe if it had been a musical and all that. So I don't know. Then we also have, of course, the boycott against Mulan. So this is the lead, Liu Yifei. I guess that's how you pronounce her name. I don't know. She shared an image that says, "I support Hong Kong police." So I'm sure the bottom line is that this controversy is not helping. But Disney has to do this in order to, kowtow to China. They have to say, whatever you want, China, we'll do, China, just so we can, sell our movie and make money from you, which is kind of odd because the people in Hollywood, right? They're very socialist. China is communist, but yet but all of the decisions that Disney makes are capitalist. So you people can't even make up your mind there. But anyway, that's kind of Mulan, kind of in a nutshell. It's okay. I guess if we had never seen the original, Mulan animated one and loved that for many years, this movie might have been different. If they could maybe for once they get the actors under contract to do a film, that they could, put a gag order on them to keep them from saying stupid things. How often does that happen? I mean, and affected the box office, right? So much, of that can affect the box office, what your actors are saying off screen. So maybe that needs to be put. They have, different clauses in their contracts. They have ethics clauses. They have other kinds of things that they can put into, actors' contracts. Maybe they need a gag order. Don't say anything political. Keep your mouth shut. Just say what we're telling you to say, kind of thing. If you want to be paid, right? Otherwise, we're going to knock your pay. Maybe they need to start doing that. I don't know. Anyway, that's Mulan. It's definitely a wait until December 4th, or even if you want to skip it, that's perfectly fine, right? So there you go. If you got any comments, if you've seen it and want to discuss it, go ahead and post the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. All the fun YouTube things. There we go. Thanks for watching. Take care.